Hello everyone and welcome to another brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the most recent episode of Pokémon Horizons, this one featuring Iono. You guys know I was ready for this one. I've been waiting for this episode just to see my girl Iono, and this episode was pretty good. Now I will admit that to me it felt a bit slow, so long story short, continuing off from the last episode where Liko got her pendant stolen, she's now lost in the middle of Lavencia, and basically everyone's trying to find her. Now, the Rising Bull Tacklers first go to Artisan to look for her, I guess because they just left there, and maybe they're thinking she might have gone back, but she didn't go back there, she was in Lavencia, because that's where that explorer guy lured her to, Spinal lured her to last time. So they don't know that, so they all go to Artisan to find her, and at some point, Roy's watch roll sees a Corvus Squire holding like some shiny forks and knives in the sky and runs off to follow it. And Roy just somehow runs all the way from Artisan to Lavencia, just on his feet, no Koraidon or Miraidon guiding him. He just runs all the way over there. He must have extreme stamina. But yeah, Roy just runs all the way over there. The Voltacklers, I don't know what they're doing. They just watch Roy went off and they don't do anything. They just kind of sit around and chill. And eventually Dot calls them because Dot is the one who's trying to find Liko, and she actually finds out that Liko is in Lavencia and not Artisan, and so she's the one who tells the Voltacklers to go over there. And also, more importantly, she contacts Iono, who's one of her friends, I guess because they're both streamers. And so she basically asks Iono to do a little collaboration video with her if she can, help out finding Liko, which they do. And it's kind of similar to the gym test from Scarlet and Violet, where you have to find Clavel. But instead of having to find Clavel here, everyone is trying to find Liko. And they use her, her screen username from the previous episode with Gurumin's live stream, Needle thing, whatever you want to call her, Dot. From the previous live stream, they just use her name and everyone's going to look for her. And so when that's going on, Dot, she's in the Needle thing costume, pretending to be she's in her Needle thing persona, telling everyone to go find Liko, and eventually she herself, outside of costume, goes with the Rising Voltacklers, Freed picks her up, and they go out looking for Liko together. So they drop off Dot with Roy in the middle of Lavencia, and so they go around looking for Liko, and eventually they find her. Liko is just, trying not to get caught by these people, and she and Spigot, they're actually battling people along the way. It's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, eventually Liko does get back with the others, and everything's fine, except for the fact that Liko finally realizes at the very end of the episode that her pendant is gone. Throughout this entire episode, I kind of forgot about the stolen pendant aspect, and that Liko, I didn't forget because they show a Spinal with it, but I forgot that Liko didn't notice that her pendant was gone. I don't know why this entire time I'm thinking Liko realizes her pendant is gone, but she doesn't until the very end. So that was pretty annoying. I'm really that's the, I guess, downside of this whole thing. Like these past kind of 3 episodes even, like we're going on this whole thing that Liko's pendant is gone, and now we have to get it back, and it's really kind of annoying. Now, I like the fact that these plot lines, of course, are connected. I just don't like this aspect of the explorers being annoying and Liko's pendant having to be stolen, and now we have to get it back, and that's taking all this time. Because remember, the kids are supposed to be heading off to Galar, but we can't even do any of that because we have to deal with all this pendant stuff. So that's going to be continuing on in the next episode. But as for this episode, before we even get onto that, I'd have to say the best part of this episode was, first of all, Iono. Easily, the best part of the episode was Iono. She's just, you guys know I love Iono. Her personality was just the same as it was in-game, in those little teasers. She even says the exact same, quotes. So it's just so great. So she was easily the best part of the episode. But also Dot, I think aside from that, seeing Dot finally showing herself to Liko and Roy, she finally leaves her room and they see her and they meet in person finally, and it's all just really nice. And I also really like that this is going to continue on in the next episode. So next episode I'm kind of confused on, because this episode next week is supposed to be about, I guess, Dot and Quaxley, but all the summaries so far have been mentioning the Arbolivia, the giant Arbolivia that Liko and Roy have. They really haven't been talking about Quaxley and Dot at all. So I don't know, next week, and it also looks like there's going to be some other guy with Freed, and it just looks really weird. Like there's going to be a lot going on, which makes me a bit nervous because I don't want Dot, and especially Quaxley, to just fall by the wayside, because you know me, I'm here for Quaxley. Quaxley's the best character, and I want to see more of him. And of course we see him in the trailer, battling, they're trying to find Liko's pendant and all this stuff, so he will be doing stuff. I just hope his attention isn't, pushed to the side because we're doing all this stuff with the pendant, and I hope they get the pendant back in the next episode. I hope this doesn't last too much longer, but I guess we'll all see. Long story short, overall, episode today was pretty good, mainly because of Iono. But next week, I really hope Liko's pendant, they get it back. I really don't want this to drag for too long. I want them to hurry up and get to Galar so we can see lots of Galar elements that we didn't get to see in the previous series. But overall, great episode to see Iono. She was just, again, the star of the show. I wish we just could have seen more of her. Seeing more of her with Dad. But Dad actually ran off as soon as Iono came out. I guess she didn't want Iono to know. Well, actually, no, because Iono knows who she is. Because she called her out of her costume. So she knows who she is. So I don't know why Dot ran off. But anyway, long story short, episode's pretty good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. So let me know what you guys thought. What did you think of seeing Iono? What did you think of seeing Dot, her interactions with Liko and Roy? Are you excited to see more of them? I really hope at least next time we'll see more of Roy and Dot, especially because this episode was pretty much entirely focused on Liko and Dot, I guess a little bit, but Roy really just didn't get that much attention. And I know he got a lot last time, with Watchro, but even today we saw a little bit of Watchro. I was hoping we get to see more of him since he was just captured, but we really didn't get to see much aside from him running off and leading Roy to Lavencia just by chance. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more of them next time. Overall, I'm really excited for next week, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you!